all ages, welcome to the return of TWF, the first show of 2021. Boy, what a show the last show was. All three champions changed hands. It was a bit of a shocker. And now we're back with week 21. And you can probably hear Molly scratching her face all across the floor. Thanks, girl. Bless her. Yes, anyway, we've got packed card. We've got some things going on, mainly to do with our next big pay-per-view event. But for now, let's get our first match on the road, shall we? And what is that match, you're probably asking? Well, that first match is a tag team match. It's Test and Albert taking on the Hollies. Everything's all set up for the first time in a long time. Ring that bell. Ding ding. I'm going to put these on. Oh dear, the mouse is on screen. At least, oh, and you can't hear it though, so let's put that back on. 6-way format. Look at this, wow. It's a bit of an arena, basically, perhaps. Maybe so. And there's Test and Albert coming down to the ring. The first match of 2021. Can you believe it? They're taking on the Hollies. The Hollies have had a bit of losing success. They've not really been able to truly garner a bit of momentum. I dare say they are championship contenders there right now. But you might have noticed there are a little bit of changes here and there to this programme. Oh, Test goes in for an immediate pin. You probably noticed that the Hollies came out to maintain the Hollies. Little bits and polishes that we'll probably show you a bit later on in due course. But for now, Test is really taking it to poor old Crash Holly. Oh, Crash is returning with a massive suplex early on in the game. That's a big old suplex. Hello, girl. Holly's decided to say hello to you guys as well. I'm just worried that she's going to knock this green screen because that is really flimsy and that's going to go toppling over like a tower of Jenga. As Albert comes in and just pulls poor old Crash to the ground. Tess goes in for another pin. He's in bad side of territory. Crash is. Oh, but Crash is making his way to hardcore. Oh, we've got all change. See a team, double team, yes we are for the first time. Nice double powerbomb on Albert there in hardcore. We're missing that drop kick though. You can't really afford to miss drop kicks with Albert. Albert is one of the toughest. In fact, Test and Albert are both quite tough guys. They've already challenged for the title once and were unsuccessful, but that was back when the Lucha House Party were champions. Right now we have brand new tag champions in Strike Force. Boy, that was a good match. If you haven't seen it, check it out on the Colonel MPK YouTube channel. Unless you're, of course, watching on the Colonel MPK YouTube channel at a later date, out of which go back and watch the one before this one. Crash tagged back in. And didn't really take advantage of that double team there. Oh, but he has done now with the double powerbomb again on Albert. Of course, Crash focusing on his attacks on Albert, but Test is the legal man. I don't think he's quite worked that out yet. And that suplex sends Crash to the outside, and he's in a bad place right now. A very, very bad place.
5 minutes gone.
Obviously this is a tag team match. Oh, Hardcore's got the light. He's got fluorescent neon light from somewhere. Whoa! There goes the line. Yes, this is a tag team match, is what I was saying. Hardcore's got a baseball bat. Is he going to use it? I tell you what, all these moves hurt because they're on the outside as well. As always, I always say it. You know who is the legal man at the minute? I just don't know. I really don't know that, actually. Test and Crash, it looks like. And they're getting a bit of a to and fro. Yes, tag team time limits, I might say, is 45 minutes long. So just past the 5-minute mark. People do not like Hardcore Holly, do they? He's getting booed out of this arena. Oh, and a bit of hope and honor for Crash, but no, nothing there. And Albert, with those massive knockout blows there to Hardcore. Tags and Test. And a big bear hug to drive the air right out of Hardcore Holly. Test introduces Hardcore's head to the top turnbuckle there, which is a very nice move, obviously. It's always nice to meet new people. Test goes into the pin, just gets the 1 count. Crash didn't even flinch there. Either he believes very highly of his cousin, or he just didn't want to get involved. Crash goes in for the pin on Test. And Hardcore just standing over Test, just standing watch. Oh, that's gotta hurt. That's gotta hurt. A bit of a low blow there. And Test trying to hype up the crowd. Tags in the big Machine Albert. And now we've got a double clothesline. Now it's time for Tess and Albert to do some double team moves onto Crash as well. Crash is taking a bit of a beating in this match. Hardcore's tagged in again, people hate Hardcore Holly. Listen to the boos. Oh, and we've got a tag team. What's going on here? Being whipped. Oh, and a nice clothesline to the opposite corner. Oh, pounding. Punch and pound. Tell you what though, Hardcore's in the bad place of the ring, right next to Test. He's going up top. And leg drop, but it missed. Test was just there instantly. Albert was there to tackle Test immediately. Oh. Hardcore's hitting a bit of stride though, it looks like. Looks like a rope break, yeah. We're going to be too close to the ropes that time. Test goes in for the pin on Hardcore. And surprising, Crash still didn't move. Either he is a bit threatened or he's thinking, nah, can't get involved in that, nah. Big DDT from Crash though. And a Boston Crab on Hardcore. On Hardcore? From Hardcore. On Test. Crash able to. Ooh, Albert was about to get stuck in there. All change once again. Oh, nice running power slam from Hardcore. Bear hook to Crash from Albert. Oh, and a big boot from Albert there. He goes in for the pin. Crashes in this time. And breaks up just in the nick of time. Wow. That's a nice move from Crash. Albert this time with that shoulder breaker onto Crash. A big headbutt to Hardcore. Hardcore is the legal man. And the Alabama Slam. That might finish it, but I think he's too close to the ropes. He was too close to the ropes. Normally, any other time of day, that would finish it. Got bear hook, too close to the ropes. Hardcore is in the bad place of the ring, though. He needs to get to the other side to be able to tag Crash in and manage to make it over. Not that I'm not sure that Crash would make much of a difference in this match right now. But nice double suplex onto Albert. But not able to do another double team move. And Test is tagged in. Oh, and the double clothesline again on Albert. And Test, big boot to the back of the head. Test has gone in for the cover. This might finish it, you know. Oh, 2.9. 2.9. I thought that would have ended it. Crash has gone in for the pin. Oh wow! Crash nearly scored a pin on Test. That would have been a massive upset. He's gone in for the pin again. Very close though. Albert was there to break it up instantly. Albert couldn't break the other one. Oh, we've got a bit of a... Is it military press? Albert really taking charge of Hardcore though. Meanwhile, Test and Crash are still slugging it out. But here's another power slam from Test. We didn't see a double team, but we might do now. Test goes up top, and a big elbow drop. Oh, that's it. Test was far too focused on Crash. He didn't notice that Hardcore had the pin on Albert. Wow, that's our first result then. Hardcore Holly has won the tag team match. A match valuation of 90%. The Falcon Arrow, the original Falcon Arrow, no less, the original. And the hooked leg pin. There you go. While all the while Test was going up top for a big elbow drop onto Crash. You'd have thought he'd have spotted the pin, but no, he did not. Right, let's get the next one on the road then. We're going to have a women's match. Let's have a women's match then. Let's take all these fools out. And we are going to see Emma take on Charlotte Flair. And it's been a while, I need to remember where people are. So there's Emma taking on Charlotte Flair. And of course, because it's Charlotte Flair, where is she? There she is. Because it's Charlotte Flair, she has to have her daddy at ringside. Her manager. There he is. Everything else, we just need to change the settings. We need to change it to a 20-minute match with it being a singles match. Let's get the second match of 2021 on the cards and in the books. Just as Ric Flair was running to do something off screen there. Here comes Emma. Emma wearing those funky shades and the Klingon battle armour which she stole from Nia Jax. And here come the Flairs. Charlotte and Rick, of course. As only Flair can. And Charles Robinson gets this match underway. And Emma taking the early strike there with that scoop slam. And we've got an arm drag from Emma. But there are the knife chops from Flair. Oh, it's a big headbutt, unexpected headbutt from Emma right there. Of course, the difference maker may be Ric Flair at ringside right there. We'll see just how much the dirtiest player in the game is going to have an effect on this match. See if he's still dirty. If you know Ric Flair, he's definitely dirty. If you're watching wrestling at the moment, you know he's definitely dirty. seems to be getting a bit of momentum back as she puts on the figure 4. Bit of an early one for Emma. Maybe just testing the waters out. So both of these women haven't had a chance of the TWF Women's title. And speaking of the Women's title, that was another one that changed hands at the last TWF event. Charlotte, Victoria is now the TWF Women's Champion, beating Sasha Banks last time in a surprising upset. You gotta think that that's really caused a bit of an open season. But whilst this match is going on, I'm going to tell you about the next pay-per-view event. When I say pay-per-view event, it's free to see. It's our big, massive event. And that event is called BattleBlitz. Why is it called BattleBlitz? Well, it's something that I wanted to do in January. You could say that the BattleBlitz is a big battle royal. In fact, you could say it's a bit of a rumble. If you get what I mean. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Say no more, yeah? Charlotte goes in for the pin. Just gets a 2 count on Emma right now. But yes, the BattleBlitz coming in a few weeks' time.
5 minutes gone.
Because of that, we're going to have a few matches later on. A bit of a multi-person battle royal event where it's going to be a single victor. The victor goes on to fight for the last place in either the men's or the females' BattleBlitz match. And of course the loser stands a chance of going into number 1. And if you go into number 1, that is the absolute worst place you could possibly be in a BattleBlitz event. Emma, oh, got an STO on Charlotte Flair. Putting in an old submission. There's Rick looking on there. Up to no good. Oh, and Charlotte's got another figure 4 locked in. I've just realised I kind of need to move my camera so that it looks like that I'm looking at the match. I'll change that. I only just noticed that. Oh, and knife edge chop. That was who was doing it. Rick was doing it ringside. I wondered who was doing it early on when Charlotte was taking a bump. Nice lariat. Emma goes up top. And she hits a bit of a... No, she doesn't hit the splash at all. Charlotte just moved out the way easily and puts on the single leg Boston Crab. It's a bit of a punishment. Oh, that's a nice lariat. Emma's up top waiting again. And she does hit the splash this time. Or is Emma going to finish it? Oh, gets a 2 count though. That nice little body splash. And here comes Charlotte. Oh. Driving Emma's weight down onto that knee. Causing real damage and small package. Charlotte was too close to the ropes that time. Yes, another thing that happened during the last event. Oh, and that was a Falcon Arrow. As Emma got it, as Emma finished it for Charlotte. 2.9. Close one. Very close indeed. An electric chair drop from Charlotte to Emma. That was a bit unexpected. I wasn't expecting that. Oh. Charlotte's building up some momentum. Oh, nice reversal from Emma as she puts in that STO again in the middle of the ring. She could force Charlotte to tap if she's not. If Charlotte's not careful, she'll nearly tap there. Oh, we got a double underhook suplex from Emma. It's a bit of a surprising match. And big, another Falcon Arrow. Oh, but Flair! Look at Flair, the dirtiest player in the game, distracting the ref. Emma could have had that match there. It is still distracting the ref. Charlotte sends Emma to the outside. Look at that! What an excellent move. But Emma with the dragon screw. The dirtiest player in the game there, saving the match for his daughter at just the right time. And the try to pin attempt on the outside. That's no good. Not in this game. You've got to get the pin on the inside. Oh! Rick's just got a little weapon out there. Slid it in the ring. Again, Emma's trying to put that Falcon Arrow pin on the outside, but it's absolutely pointless. The run-up suplex. Don't know who's the most battered right now. Ooh, Charlotte is feeling it. And Emma's taking a bit of a break on the inside. She spent a bit too long there. A bit too long hyping herself up. And now Charlotte's hyping herself up. Is she going to see what Rick threw in? It looks like a glove. What did Rick throw in? Ooh. Oh, Emma with that excellent little sunset pin. Oh, 2.9. Nearly stole it from Charlotte right there. And Falcon Arrow again. But too close to the ropes. Emma might steal this one. Oh. Charlotte with the figure eight. Figure eight taps. Emma taps. Charlotte wins. Charlotte wins from the figure eight. Wow. Tell you what though, Emma possibly should have won that earlier on if Rick didn't interfere and stop that count. Match valuation 93%. Charlotte with Flair ring. Can't even speak. Out of practice, I've got ring rust, mouth rust. Charlotte Flair wins once again with the help of her father, Rick. Oh boy, I tell you what, it's never a rest, is it? Never a rest right now. But you know what? We spoke earlier about BattleBlitz. It's coming in a few weeks' time. We're going to be seeing the first of the Battle Royal events very, very soon, maybe towards the end of the match. End of the match and end of the event. But there was something else that happened during the last event, and that was Jeff Jarrett's title loss to Hornswoggle. Hornswoggle is the new TWF World Champion, although he didn't exactly win it in a nice and clean way. It was a bit of corruption going on, as we had a visit from Santa Claus, who decided to, well, feel Jeff's presence, shall we say, in the most literal way as you can get. So Jeff was not on form, and as a result lost the belt. But we have had our own Inspector Columbo on the case. Mean Gene has been asking people backstage as to the identity of Santa Claus, and right now he's got one of the suspects. Mean Gene, it's over to you. Well, thank you, Colonel. Glad to be back for 2021, and right with me is Kurt Angle. Now, Kurt, I'm trying to find out the identity of Santa Claus from the last TWF at the end of 2020. Now, people have pointed out to you because, one, you have a bit of a history with Jeff Jarrett, and two, you have a bald head, so it's quite easy to don disguises like Santa Claus. What do you have to say on the matter? I can't believe that people are insinuating that I am Santa Claus. I'm an Olympic gold medalist. I won my medals with a freaking broken neck. If I wanted to be Jeff Jarrett, I would have done it in the ring, not out back. And by the way, I want to fight for the title. I would not want to do someone dirty like that. Jeff, if he wants to fight me, I've got no problem with that. But you know what? I would prefer if it was for the gold. After all, I am a gold medalist. Gold is all about who I am. I don't know who Santa was, but it wasn't me, Gene. I'm sorry, you're barking up the wrong tree there. But you do have a bit of a backstory with Jeff. Listen, me and Gene, that's personal between him and me. It's got nothing to do with the TWF business. Well, it looks like my lead has gone dry here, Colonel. I think I'd better throw it back to you. I'll try and see if I can get another suspect. Thank you very much, Gene. Sadly, not able to find the identity of Santa with that one. But you know what? Shall we get another event going? Let's get another match going, shall we? Before we have a bit of a break. Because we're headed, this will be the third match. Third match already of the evening. It's crazy, isn't it? What shall we do next? We've got a couple of single male matches, so let's do one of them. I'm just trying to think which one. Let's do that one. We're going to see Vader back doing singles matches, and he's going to be taking on Owen Hart. Could be a bit of a big match, quite frankly. Everything's all set up still from previously. My camera goes off. Let's get that turned back on. Hiya! There we go. Everything's all set to go. So, time for those immortal words. Ding ding. So, Kurt Angle wasn't Santa Claus. Do you believe him? Has he got reason to lie? I don't know. I don't know the answer to those questions. I wish I did. But I think Mean Gene is going to try and find who exactly did do it. The most fiendish act. And here's Vader in the ring. Vader, of course, coming back from quite a successful tag team run with Eric Young. We may see them tag team once again a bit more later on down the line in 2021. Here's Owen Hart. Owen Hart's desperate to make an impression right now in the TWF. And I've left Charles Robinson in the ring. He's pulling triple duty today. Oh, and that was an epic miss there from Owen Hart. And Big Van Vader, the big powerhouse, but oh, look at that, Owen Hart able to scoop slam him. The technical prowess. Oh, but look at that sledgehammer shot to the back of Owen Hart. Nice scoop slam. The action's very to and fro. Oh, and Vader just meets the top turnbuckle with his head. Not the most best way to make an entrance, is it? Or an introduction even. You know what, I am very rusty, aren't I? I'm very rusty. Oh, and look at that overhanded blow, but Owen Hart was able to block that one. It's all going on, isn't it? Oh, and Owen Hart's got a bit of a chokehold. Rear naked choke on Vader already. So Owen Hart's desperate to make a name for himself. He survived the elimination event towards the end of last year, where if he didn't win the match, he would have been suspended. But thankfully, his team won. It was Farouk, if I remember rightly. Farouk did an amazing turn of events. Oh, and a bit of a reversal there. Oh, and those open palm strikes from Vader. And a nice snap suplex. Oh, and a monkey flip from Owen Hart. Now we've got a bit of to and fro action. Who's going to come out on top? No one. Vader just by a little hair, but not really able. Wow, big enziguri from Owen Hart. And the single leg Boston Crab. This is where Owen Hart really comes into play with his technical prowess. Oh. Let's say that just as he runs into a clothesline. Big power bomb Vader. Goes in for the pin. Is this going to be the early shower? No. 2.9. Not looking good for Owen Hart right now. But to be fair, how many people can kick out of that kind of power bomb from Vader as he jumps out with that splash? And he goes in for the pin. Oh, what's his power driver? Owen Hart with the pin. He's not hooked the leg though. That's a bit of a rookie error. Another snap suplex. Tell you what, Owen Hart's building a bit of momentum right now. Nice running elbow drop. Oh, and a backdrop from Vader. Oh, Owen Hart's back in control though. Is he able to really get? No, he's not, because of another clothesline. And again with the roll up. Nearly got it that time. Owen Hart nearly got it with that surprise roll up on Vader. And the double underhook suplex. No, Vader reversed it and sends Owen to the outside. And big punch from Vader. The outside of the ring is the wrong place to be. Particularly if you're Owen Hart. Because Vader is a big guy and he can definitely hurt outside. Oh, belly to back suplex though. Oh, and Vader is going up top. Uh-oh, Vader bomb. Oh, no. This could be it. That's got to be it. No. Owen Hart kicked out. Just in the nick of time. I thought that would have done it. I thought that Vader bomb would have finished it. Oh, my book's going flying. Big power bomb. Big power bomb. That's got to be it. He pulls Owen Hart to the centre of the ring as well. That's it. Vader wins. See that intelligence from Vader there. Big power bomb. Pulls Owen Hart to the centre of the ring. He knows about the rope breaks. Clever guy gets the pin. Oh dear, Owen Hart takes another loss. It's not looking good for him, is it? Poor old Owen. And I've just realised I've been muted all this time. I've not been muted, but the actual game has been muted, so you didn't hear a word of that. But to be fair, you wouldn't have heard anything anyway. It's my first one back. The first one back of 2021. We all knew that this was going to happen. Anyway, before we go to a break, where I might get another beer, and I suggest you do too, if you've got beer, and if you like to drink beer. If you don't, then I suggest water. Boy, I'm tired. Mean Gene is backstage. Has he got someone else? He has got someone else. Mean Gene, who have you got? Inspector Columbo. Over to you. Thank you, Colonel. By my side is the former TWF World Champion Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Now, Jimmy, you have some beef with Jeff Jarrett as well. He was the man who took the title away from you. Were you Santa Claus? Mean Gene, I was not Santa Claus. Do I look like I would dress in a big red suit and white fluffy beard. It wasn't me, Jean. I wanted to beat Jarrett on my own terms. Instead, someone has denied me of the chance to get my gold back from him. But don't worry, I will become a 2-time TWF World Champion one day soon. 2021 will begin again in my championship year. Well, thank you very much, Jimmy Snuka. Colonel, I think I better throw it back to you. Another dry end, I'm afraid. Keep on looking, though. We need to find who indeed was Santa Claus. But for now, let us take a quick loo break. Ladies and gentlemen, take a bit of a loo break. We'll be back in about a few minutes' time. See you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Hope you had enough time to do your ablutions, get a drink in, and come back to me. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our first BattleBlitz qualifying round. Let's see who's fighting, shall we? It's going to be for the women's BattleBlitz match. And we've got Luna taking on Kairi Sane, taking on Sharmell, taking on Mandy Rose in a 4-way bout. The first person to win this match by eliminating anyone stands a chance of going through to a battle royal to decide the final contestant in the women's BattleBlitz match, and the loser stands a chance to being a number 1 place. They'll be put through to a match to determine the number 1 position, and the ultimate loser there will be the number 1 contender, the number 1 placement in the BattleBlitz match. I'm talking rubbish. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this match on the road. The 4th match, Teddy Long, everything set. Let's go. So the rules of this match, like I say, it's an elimination match. First win, pinfall or submission will count towards this one. And all of these women desperately want that last place in the women's BattleBlitz match. Obviously, last place means that you have less work to do and you come in fresh, whilst everyone else would have potentially been in the ring for a while or taken a bit of damage. Here is Luna. Again, I've forgotten about the audio. There you go. Nice one, right there. And here's Mandy. The golden goddess indeed. Contestant, combatant, entrant, Sharmell Sullivan. Better known as Sharmell T. Okay, this 4-way pack match gets underway. I do enjoy these 4-way matches with them because there's always a load of stuff going on. It's always quite difficult to commentate. As Kairi and Luna have decided to face off for a little bit of a dance. And Sharmell and Mandy are having a go on their side. Still early days though. But here's the thing. It just takes one person to get that all-important pin count or submission for them to go through for a chance at that magic spot. All of these women are going to be in the BattleBlitz match, but it just depends on the facing. I'd say I'm looking forward to the BattleBlitz match. The winner of the actual BattleBlitz match will stand a chance of winning the title. Stand a chance of winning the title. Stand a chance of going up against Victoria for the TWF Women's Championship, or indeed whoever is that champion at the time. Mandy goes in for a pin on Luna and just gets a 1 count at this point in the match. See, personally for me, I think Mandy and Kairi are the stronger two, but Luna's quite aggressive. Luna might surprise us all. But I wouldn't be surprised if either Mandy or Kairi win, as Luna puts in that lion tamer, it looks like, on Kairi, and Mandy decides to go for a low blow on Sharmell. And again, Boston Crab. Oh, Mandy's going for the pin. See, that's how Mandy Rose will win this match. Kairi was too busy with the submission not to notice that Mandy had the pin. Oh, and a big powerbomb. Oh, and a loud tamer there from Luna on Kairi this time. We've got a bit of a change round. There's Kairi with that front falling suplex on Mandy. Oh, and a camel clutch from Sharmell. Probably had a really double stacked green post there. And Mandy, pedigree from Mandy Rose. That was a big move. Wasn't able to take advantage of though. And Luna with a big sit-down powerbomb. Kairi with that dropkick. And an elbow drop onto the face of Mandy. And there's that choke from Sharmell. The choke from Sharmell. Shake. Oh, nice double enziguri. And there is the Boston Crab from Kairi on Mandy. She might get the submission there. Oh, and a big old slap. A running slap from Luna. Those knife edge chops from Kairi Sane. Kairi goes into the pin. Oh! I thought she had it in for a second, and Sharmell goes for a running powerbomb pin there. Sharmell with the clutch again, and Kairi broke it up. Oh, was that going to be a choke slam? And what's this? Is that Texas Cloverleaf or a sharpshooter? I can't quite tell from that angle. Oh, and a power driver. Sharmell's got a really interesting moveset. I've never said that before. It's really odd. As Luna goes up top and comes straight back down again, because Sharmell decided to change. Backside pin. Too close to the ropes. Sharmell goes up top with the diving headbutt. Kairi up top with the diving elbow to Mandy. Sharmell with that dirty low blow. Big DDT, a jumping DDT there on Sharmell from Luna. And Mandy driving the air out of Kairi Sane. Snap suplex. Kairi's in a pretty good position right now. With that spinning toe hold there. Luna sends Sharmell to the outside. And locks in the armbar, but it's on the outside. That's absolutely pointless. You need to be on the inside for any moves like that to win. A bit of a malfunction at the junction with Kairi and Mandy. As Luna spots Kairi. And does a massive sit-down powerbomb. Too close to the ropes. And a pedigree from Mandy. But she's not able to take advantage. And Hogan Rana from Kairi. The rapid knife-edge chops. Mandy Rose with the pin. She might get it. Oh, Sharmell. Nick of time. Jumping a DDT onto Kairi from Luna. And Luna goes in for a pin on Mandy. Luna nearly gets the pin on Mandy. I get the feeling that we're building up to the crescendo of the match. Mandy with a backside pin on Luna. And again, I didn't notice. Mandy Rose. I told you she'd be wrong. Mandy Rose has won the match. Boy, what a match. With 99% match evaluation as well. Mandy Rose beats Luna with the backslide. Very nice indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, now it is time for a men's event, the last singles event of the match of the night. Boy, I am rusty, aren't I? Doug agrees with me, I am rusty, although I do have decent lighting now. Half decent anyway. So we're looking for a single match, and we are going to see. Well, we've seen Vader. We're going to see his tag team partner now in action, Eric Young, and he's going to take on Bray Wyatt, who's had rare form recently. Teddy Long's going to officiate this one, and again, I want that ring. Thank you very much. Be getting my ring setups. I just want to check it's still 20 minutes long. Yes, it is. Everything's fine and dandy. Let's go. Because we've got a men's qualifying match to deal with. And here comes Eric Young to the ring. Coming down. And a bit of a test of strength early on. Now, Eric Young and Vader had a brilliant run as a tag team. And now they're back to being singles talent for a bit to see how successful they're going to be. Whether or not they're going to be successful, who knows? It's all to play for, all to fight for. Young there with the early lead there. Sending Bray Wyatt to the corner. choking Bray Wyatt with the heel of his boot. Bit of a mixed bag at the minute, isn't it? No one's really taking advantage. See, I think Eric Young might actually take this one away. It might actually surprise people. Who knows? Oh, and Eric Young with that suicide dive. It's a very nice move that was. Oh, and Bray with that barbed wire baseball bat swinging at Eric Young. A bit of a dirty move, swinging neck breaker from Eric Young. Both these wrestlers have a bit of a hardcore style to them.
5 minutes gone.
And Eric Young going in for the pin. Early pinfall there. Nice front falling suplex from Bray Wyatt, and he goes in for the senton. See, Bray's had a bit of form recently. He's looking ready to continue and build upon that success. Whereas Eric Young is trying to make that name for himself in the singles action. Like his partner, Vader. Vader, of course, just beating Owen Hart early tonight. He's going to look to do the same here with Bray. And a nice T-bone suplex from Bray Wyatt there to the middle of the ring. He's not really able to take advantage of that though. And a nice DDT from Bray. Big power moves from Bray Wyatt. Single leg Boston Crab. See, this is the thing, it's all quite powerful moves right now. And there we go. Oh! That was a nice Death Valley driver, I believe. And he goes, locks in the sharpshooter from Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt kicks out in the end. A bit of a to and fro action. This is a singles match, so it's only scheduled for 20 minutes long, and we're coming up to the halfway point in this match now. As Owen goes in for a pin on Bray. It's not enough though, only gets a 2 count. Nice backdrop from Bray Wyatt onto Eric Young.
10 minutes gone.
Bray Wyatt. Oh, look at that uppercut. Open-handed strike. Oh, we've seen that move from Bray before. He was in for the pin. Only gets a 2.9 though. That's a big power bomb. Bray Wyatt might be taking this away. Goes in for the pin. That might be all she wrote. 2.9. Oh, it's getting close, isn't it? Who's going to come out in this one? I would hate to say, honestly. And to be fair, I wouldn't mind either of them winning this match. I think both of them do earn it. Or have earned it anyway. Can't really take control. Oh, there we go though. He looked a bit dazed there for a second. Oh, look at that uppercut from Bray Wyatt. Reverse elbow from MacLeod as he goes up top. Big elbow drop, which does hit. Oh, and we're going to see that driver again. Yes, we are. Go for the pin now. He should have gone for the pin. Instead, he's going for that winning, almost shining wizard-esque move. Bit of a waste, if you ask me. Oh, tilt-a-whirl. Backbreaker. And he goes for the pin. I thought he sold it there for a second. He genuinely did. Go with that splash again. Bray with senton. The running senton splash. Oh. Bray Wyatt decides to run into the turnbuckle and knock himself out. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Everyone has decided to punish him a little for that with the stomping in the mud hole. And Eric's up top. Big elbow drop, but he missed. Bray pins him. He should be hooking the leg, but it doesn't matter. He gets 3 count. All happened from that complete fail of the elbow drop. Complete fail of the elbow drop there. 95%. The last move was technically a belly to belly, but the last move was actually a failed elbow drop from Eric Young, which Bray was able to take advantage of with the pin and get the final win. Right, as we're coming up though to our last match of the evening, we're looking for first win match, and it's going to be another BattleBlitz qualifier. So, but this time it's going to be for the men's BattleBlitz match. And who's going to be in this match? It's going to be Paul Orndorff, who I do have. There he is. Paul Orndorff. We've also got Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Seeing him in action for the first time since he lost his championship all that time ago. We've got Daniel Bryan next, because this is going to be a good match. Daniel Bryan. And then we've got Apollo Crews. It's forgotten our rings again. Teddy Long, shall we leave it Teddy? Let's leave it Teddy. The settings are all fine and dandy as well. Let's get this BattleBlitz match on the way. And it's the last match of the evening, so it is the main event. As I said, with the women's one, the winner of this match will go through and qualify for a chance of getting the final spot in the men's BattleBlitz match. And the loser will have to fight to make sure that it doesn't come into number 1 position and be the ultimate loser. Daniel Bryan, this is Paul Orndorff now coming to the ring, Mr. Wonderful himself. He's a wonderful guy. And here is Apollo Crews. This is actually going to be a bit of an interesting match. And I don't know if I can call it, honestly. As in, I don't know who's going to win. It is Jimmy Snuka, the first TWF World Champion. longest running TWF World Champion as well. Right now, the Superfly. Superfly. Teddy Long has kicked off the match. So yeah, who realistically stands a chance? Jimmy Snuka stands a good chance because obviously he was the first ever champion. Oh, look at that! He also receives the first double teaming suplex there. Apollo also stands with a damn good chance. Daniel Bryan should stand with a chance. But again, he's not had the greatest of form. He's very much half in, half out. And Mr. Wonderful hasn't had that much of luck in the old singles matches. And Bryan with those yes kicks. Bit of a mess right now. No one's really taking advantage. See, that's the thing with these matches as well. It's the first person to win. It just takes one pin or one submission, and that's it. You're away. That double axe handle to the back of Daniel Bryan from Mr. Wonderful. Mr. Wonderful is one of our veterans. The TWF ring. And Snuka's another one there as he does that jumping headbutt. Oh, but a bulldog from Daniel Bryan was a nice reversal there. I thought he was going to do some kind of a flip there and get him my hopes up for something special. Oh, what a reversal from Daniel Bryan. That was nice. Daniel Bryan with more of those yes kicks. Daniel Bryan's on fire at the minute.
5 minutes.
He's doing all kinds of reversals. And Snuka again wanting to do a backdrop, but Orndorff reverses it. And that's what Apollo doing right now. Apollo wanted to do something special, but Snuka put him off. And Snuka's having a bit of a double team powerbomb. And Apollo with the running elbow drop. Apollo going for the pin on Jimmy Snuka. He just gets a 1 count. Needs to do a bit more work. Oh, look at this though. Nice military press. That'll help. Oh, Daniel Bryan with the ankle lock. For death, so the question is Jimmy Snuka going to be able to come back to his glory days? We're going to see Daniel Bryan finally get some motivation behind himself. New year, new Daniel Bryan. That's a nice old suplex. Just a 2 count right now. Look at that crossface from Daniel Bryan. And Bryan nearly got the tap out there with that crossface. Pile driver from Snuka to Bryan. And look at that T-bone. Snuka seems to be getting back into it. Oh, Daniel Bryan. Just gets a 2 count. I thought he'd get more than that. I thought he'd get the match just then. Oh, and again, small package. Daniel Bryan with the pin. It's all going crazy. Daniel Bryan with that suplex, a Northern Light suplex, I believe. Apollo Crews, oh, that was a nice hip breaker back. That's that way. Oh, we've got 2 pins. Oh, Orndorff nearly caused a bit of an upset.
10 minutes gone.
2.9 on to Jimmy Snuka. Jimmy Snuka's gone for the pin, whilst Daniel Bryan goes in for the submission. This could be how the pinfall happens, or indeed the submission happens, whilst the person is too busy trying to take the other person out. And Jimmy Snuka with a big textbook suplex there. Apollo with that jumping enziguri, and he goes in for that small Vader. Oh, Apollo was so close to actually beating Jimmy Snuka for once. Daniel Bryan with those repeated smashes, forehand smashes. As Apollo goes in for the pin. Oh! But Daniel wasn't able to get involved. He wasn't able to get involved because Jimmy Snuka put him off. Bulldog from Apollo. The yes kick from Daniel Bryan. What a puncture that was. And another big yes kick from Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan with crossface again. This might be it, you know. No, I reached the ropes in time. It's a close thing now. And another one, more time with crossface. Daniel Bryan might win this with a submission. Nice rib breaker from Jimmy Snuka. Superfly. Wonderful goes up top. And he hits that double axe handle right on the top of Jimmy Snuka's head. Crossface. Paul Orndorff just looks on. Paul Orndorff just looks out on. Here he is. Apollo's sent crashing to the outside. A lot of these people, it's starting to take its toll on these people. They're not getting to get up off the canvas quite as quickly now. Oh, Snuka seems to be in a bit of form. Oh, and a nice suplex, Daniel Bryan. Did I see it? Daniel Bryan, no! I thought that was Daniel Bryan's there. That's at 2.9 though. Daniel Bryan with a crossface. Daniel Bryan has had an excellent performance in this match. So we've got 2 questions here. Diving headbutt, I don't know if you got it all. 2 questions are who's going to go through for that final spot contention, and then who's going to lose the match? That's the question. And Snuka's posing again. Whilst Daniel Bryan's busy with the pole on the outside, it's the bad place to be. Stop moving. Oh, what just happened there? I think Jimmy Snuka's been knocked out. Jimmy Snuka's been knocked out by Paul Wonderful. Paul Wonderful, Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful. Jimmy Snuka's been knocked out. Just heard that crunch. In under 20 minutes. My word, that's a bit of an upset. He is literally the guy who I would not have thought would have won this match. There you go, once again, proving why wrestling is predetermined, ladies and gentlemen. Orndorff takes the win, Snuka takes the loss. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this week's TWF action. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. If you've watched live on Twitch, or indeed if you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. Wait a second, we're not done. We're not done. We've got Columbo, Mean Gene, he's tracked down another suspect. Ladies and gentlemen, let's throw over to Mean Gene right now. Thank you, Colonel, for throwing back at this late stage in the event. I'm with the new TWF World Champion, Hornswoggle. Now, Hornswoggle, if anyone knows who Santa Claus was, it's got to be you. I've got to ask you this question. Was it you?
No, it wasn't me. Yeah, but I know who Santa was. Let's just call him by his real name, though. You see, Santa Claus isn't Santa Claus to me. Santa Claus is Father Christmas. Oh, Father Christmas is here right now. Would you like to meet Father Christmas? He comes every Christmas time. Come out here, Father.
Who are you talking to?
Oh my God, that's Fit Finlay. Fit Finlay. Were you Santa Claus? I'm the champion now. Oh, what a boy. He's a good boy. He's my son. He's the champ. On that bombshell, Colonel, we found out who Santa Claus was. Fit Finlay was responsible for taking out Jeff Jarrett at the last TWF event. It's over to you.
Fit Finlay. Jeff Jarrett's going to be pissed. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings this event to a close. The first one back in 2021. Boy, we've got some times coming up. We've got a lot coming up. A lot planned up here. Starting with BattleBlitz in a few short weeks' time. Thank you very much for watching. Like I said, don't forget to follow, hit subscribe, push like, comment, and all that jazz. Thank you very much for watching. More importantly, take care of yourselves and each other. Until next Friday, have a good one and stay safe. Goodbye.